Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Chicago Bulls have decided to waive Torrey Craig and Quis Duarte, as they had to do this after the Zach LaVine trade. And I talked about this earlier today. They have 17 players on standard contracts. The max is 15. You can have 15 players on standard contracts and 3 two-way deals. And since they only traded one player away in the 3-team trade last night, LaVine obviously went to Sacramento. They got back Trey Jones and also got back Zach Collins and Kevin Huerter in the deal. That meant they had to let go of 2 players. And I talked about this in my video earlier, talking about the updated depth chart for the Chicago Bulls a little bit ago in the afternoon. And I did say expect 2 players to get cut. I definitely did not expect it to be Torrey Craig. When I made my prediction, I said Quis Duarte, who was cut. And so that one was right. And I also said Talen Horton-Tucker. I don't know. I mean, look, I don't know what the trade market was. I know the Bulls were trying to move him at the deadline. I don't know. Talen Horton-Tucker is a solid player, but he's an expiring deal. You got Torrey Craig, who is a great three-point shooter, good rebounder, solid defender, solid scorer. I think they could have got something for him at the deadline. I don't really know if you can get anything at all for Talen Horton-Tucker, who's going to remain on this Bulls roster. Now, Torrey Craig hasn't played much this season because he's had some injuries, and really haven't played them much because I think they were ready to get rid of him, whether it was trading him or cutting him. But in his 9 games, 7 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, almost 1 assist per game. He's a really solid defensive player. From 3, shot 43%, and from 3 shot 15 for 35, which is 43%. And from the floor this season has shot 49%. And these numbers are a lot better than it was for him last season. So he's definitely had a solid year when playing. And I definitely didn't expect to see him get cut, because I think you could, for a guy who shoots well from 3, shoots really well from 3, solid rebounder, solid scorer, good defender, you would think you could get a second-round pick, a couple second-round picks for him, at least a second-round pick. I don't think you can get anything for Talen Horton-Tucker at all. I mean, maybe you could add him in as a filler in a trade, but I don't think teams are going to want Talen Horton-Tucker. But Torrey Craig, I know there are some teams that would value him, not very high at all, but he brings in a couple great qualities: the shooting and the defense, the good defense, and the solid rebounding and the solid scoring. Definitely could help a bench that is trying to be more successful in the playoffs and improve their bench, or be as more successful as contenders, or maybe look at a team like the 76ers, who are so banged up and are trying to get into the play-in. Other teams that are trying to get into the play-in, you got the Spurs and the Warriors who are trying to get into the play-in right now, and you got the 76ers in the East. So there's so many teams that I think could potentially want Torrey Craig, and I don't know if he had a big trade market at all, but I do expect that there are going to be a lot of teams interested in the free agency route through the buyout market. Let me know your thoughts on the roster move for the Bulls in the comment section, and peace out.